Good morning, dear students. In the previous video, we have done question number 1, 2, 3 and 4 of exercise 2.2. In this video, we will do further questions. Now, question number 5 is fill in the blanks. The A part is a number is a multiple of itself. Now, while explaining factors and multiples, I have explained you the properties of factors and multiples. So we have to do this question with the help of those properties. A number is a multiple of itself. 1 is a factor of every number. Every number has finite factors, okay, and infinite multiples. Every number is a factor of itself. Now, the question number 6. Answer the following by Y for yes and N for no. Now, is the A part is 1 a factor of 3, 4, 5, 6? Now, I told you, see, 1 is a factor of every number. So, that is why 1 is a factor of 3, 4, 5, 6 also. So, here the answer is yes. Now, is 7, 8, 9, 6 a factor of 7, 8, 9, 6? Yes. The number itself is a factor of a number. So, yes. Now, is 24 a factor of 126? Now, remember that property which I told you in factor, that factor of a number divides the number exactly. So, 24, observe, 24 divides 126? Exactly, no. So that is why 24 is not a factor of 126. The answer is no. Now again, the factor of a number divides the number exactly. So 18 divides 57? No, 18, it does not divide 57. So that is why the answer is no, 18 is not a factor of 57. Now, 9 is a factor of 1116? Yes. Why? Because 9 exactly divides 1116. What does exactly divides means? Exactly division means that when you will divide 1116 by 9, the remainder will be 0. So, yes. Is 87 a multiple of 9? So, see, while explaining multiple, I told you that you simply have to read the table. Okay? So 87, क्या 9 की टेबल में 87 आता है? No. So the answer is no. Is 21 a multiple of 7? Yes. Why? Because 7 3s are 21. Yes. Is 65 a multiple of 5? Yes. Is 300 a multiple of 10? Yes. When you will multiply 10 by 30, you will get what? 300. So yes, 10 is a multiple of 300 is a multiple of 10. Yes. Now the next question is find out which of the following numbers are odd. Now I told you the odd numbers are the numbers which are not divisible by 2 and even numbers are the numbers which are divisible by 2. So first of all we will see 37. 37 is divisible by 2? No, it is not divisible by 2. That is why 37 is an odd number. 82. 82 is divisible by 2? Yes, 82 is divisible by 2. That is why it is an even number. It is not an odd number. Okay. 75 not divisible by 2. That is why 75 is an odd number. 96. 96 is divisible by 2? Yes. So that is why 96 is not an odd number. 111. Is it divisible by 2? No. 111 is not divisible by 2. So that is why this is an odd number. Now the 8th question is apply the divisibility rules and find out the following. Say yes, say Y for yes and N for no. Students, you will draw this table as it is in your notebook. Okay. Now, the first one is 250. Now see here, divisibility by 2. So what is the divisibility of 2? In the units place, in the ones digit, it should be either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. So then in the ones place, It is 0, so it is 250 is divisible by 2. So it's y. Divisibility by 3. Now see, what is the divisibility of 3? Add all the digits of the number. 2 plus 5 plus 0. What it will be? 7. So, is 7 divisible by 3? No. That is why 250 is not divisible by 3. Now, the divisibility by 4. What is the divisibility of 4? That the last two digits should be divisible by 4. So, 50 is divisible by 4? No. That is why 250 is also not divisible by 4. Divisibility by 5. The last digit should be either 0 or 5. So, the last digit of 250 is 0, so it is divisible by 5. Now the divisibility by 6. Now for the divisibility of 6, the number should be divisible by 3 also and 2 also. Now see here, 250 is divisible by 2, but it is not divisible by 3. So that is why 250 is also not divisible by 6. For the divisibility of 6, the number should be divisible by both 2 and 3. But here it is not divisible by 3. So that is why it is also not divisible by 6. Divisibility by 8, the last 3 digits. But you can see here are only the 3 digits. So divide 250 by 8. It is not divisible by 8 exactly. So that is why 250 is not divisible by 8 also. Divisibility by 9, again add the sum of the digits. Do the sum of the digits. 2 plus 5 plus 0, 7. Is 7 divisible by 9? No. That is why 250 is also not divisible by 9. Now divisibility by 10. See, one's digit is 0. That is why 250 is divisible by 10. Now divisibility by 11. Now see here, divisibility by 11. 250. Concentrate here. Now, I am making the arrows starting from the digit 1. Okay. First of all, I have made the arrow on 2. Then after that, leaving one digit, I have made the arrow on 0. So, 2 and 0 are on odd places. So, 2 plus 0, 2 and 5. Okay. Odd, even. So, difference, either you can minus from odd minus even, or you can do even minus odd. So now here we have to do even minus odd. 5 minus 2, 3. So the difference is 3, and I told you if the difference is 0 or 11, or if the difference is a multiple of 11, then only the number will be divisible by 11. So here the difference is coming 3, so that is why 250 is not divisible by 11. I have written here n. Now the next is 996. See here, the ones digit is 6, that is why it is divisible by 2. Add the digits 996. The sum of the digits is 24, so 996 is divisible by 3. So I have written yes here. Now, divisibility by 4, observe the last two digits, 96. 96 is divisible by 4, yes. That is why 996 is also divisible by 4. Now divisibility by 5, see, one digit is not 0 or 5. So that is why 996 is not divisible by 5. Now divisibility by 6. Now see here, 996 is divisible by 2 also, and it is divisible by 3 also. That is why 996 is divisible by 6 also. So I have written y here. Now divisibility by 8. Now see here, the last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. So here are only the 3 digits, so divide 996 by 8. So when you will divide 996 by 8, you will get the remainder, that is 8 will not exactly divide 996. So 996 will not be divisible by 8. Now divisibility of 9, again do the sum of the digits. 24. So is 24 divisible by 9? No. So that is why 996 is not divisible by 9. So now the divisibility by 10. See, 996, the ones digit is not 0. That is why it is not divisible by 10. Now, divisibility by 11. Now observe here carefully. 996. See here, 996. Now I am making the arrows. On the first digit I am making the arrow, then after leaving one digit, then again I am making the arrow. Always remember the digits on which I am making the arrows are on the odd places. So odd places, 9 plus 6, 15, and even places, 9. Do the difference. 15 minus 9. 6. So the difference is 6. Again, the difference should be either 0 or a multiple of 11. So the difference is 6. That is why 996 is not divisible by 11. I have written here n. Now, the next is 9000. See, divisible by 2, yes, because the ones digit is 0. Divisible by 3, yes, because the sum of the digit is divisible by 3. Divisible by 4, see here, the last two digits should be divisible by 4. So the last two digits are 0, so you can simply divide 9000 by 4. So 9000 is divisible by 4. Divisibility by 5, observe one's digit, it is 0, so it is divisible by 5. Divisibility by 6, observe 9000 is divisible by 2 also, and it is divisible by 3 also, so it is divisible by 6 also. Now divisibility by 8, the last 3 digits. So the last 3 digits are 0, so you can simply divide 9000 by 8. So it is divisible by 8, I have written yes. Now divisibility by 9, sum of the digits is divisible by 9, so 9000 is divisible by 9. 10, the ones digit is 0, so 9000 is also divisible by 10. Now divisibility by 11. Now observe here, 9000. See here, I am making the arrows. Okay. Now, odd, 9 plus 0, 9. Even, 0 plus 0, 0. Difference, 9 minus 0, 9. See here, it is coming 9. Again, the difference is neither 0 nor a multiple of 11. So 9000 is not divisible by 11. So I have written here no. Then 20592 divisible by 2 because the ones digit is 2. Now divisible by 3. Do the sum of the digits 2 plus 0 plus 5 plus 9 plus 2. The sum is 18, so it is divisible by 3. Now divisibility by 4, observe the last two digits, 92. 92 is divisible by 4, that is why the number is also divisible by 4. Divisibility by 5, no. Why? Because the ones digit is neither 0 nor 5, so it is not divisible by 5. 6, observe, it is divisible by 2 also, it is divisible by 3 also, so it is divisible by 6 also. Yes, divisibility by 8, observe the last 3 digits, 592. 592 is divisible by 8, so that is why 20592 is also divisible by 8. Now the divisibility by 9, sum of the digits, do the sum of the digits. The sum of the digits is divisible by 9, so that is why the number is also divisible by 9. Divisibility by 10, no, this number is not divisible by 10 because the ones digit is not 0. Now divisibility by 11. Now observe here, 20592. Okay students, now I am making the arrows. Okay, first on the first digit I have made the arrow, then after leaving one digit again arrow, then after leaving one digit again an arrow. Now odd places, 2 plus 5 plus 2. Now even places, 0 plus 9. Now see here, add 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 9. Now find out the difference here. 9 minus 9, 0. Okay, 9 minus 9, 0. So you are observing that the difference is 0. So that is why 20592 is divisible by 11. Again I am explaining, listen carefully. I have made the arrows starting from the first digit. Okay, 2, then after leaving the digit on 5, then after leaving one digit on 2. The digits on which I have made the arrows, these digits are on odd places and the remaining digits are on even places. So sum of digits on odd places, 2 plus 5 plus 2, 9. Sum of digits on even places, 0 plus 9. Okay, now we are finding the difference, 9 minus 9, 0. The difference is 0, that is why 20592 is divisible by 11. So I have written here yes. Why? Now, the rest of the 3 parts you will do by yourself by writing y or n. Okay, now the question number 5, 6, 7 and 8 you will do in your notebooks. I will provide you the pics